Hello, my name is Laurel, and thank you for tuning in today to Black Political Buzz. Today's vlog topic is about Ben Carson. It is entitled, Ben Carson is not a token Negro. Don't compare him to Obama. Ben Carson is not a token Negro. Don't compare him to Obama. Okay, so the Ben Carson that I'm speaking of is one of the 2016 GOP presidential candidates, okay? He's running for president. He's campaigning for president in the 2016 election. He's the only African-American or the only black GOP candidate on the ticket. He is a doctor. He's a pediatric neurosurgeon. He practiced, his last place of practice was at St. John's Hopkins Medical Center in Maryland. So he last practiced pediatric neurosurgeon medicine at St. Johns Hopkins Hospital in Maryland. He was born in Detroit, Michigan. Raised in Detroit, Michigan by a single mother, his mother. His parents divorced while he was a young boy. So he was raised by his mother, in a single parent home. He has a sibling, a brother. He is the author of the best-selling book, Gifted Hands. And he has recently outpolled Donald Trump in the state of Iowa. So recently, Ben Carson outpolled Donald Trump in the state of Iowa. That's very impressive. Now, some people have called Ben Carson insulting names like House Negro and compared him with Herman Cain. And many of us know who Herman Cain is. Many of us remember Herman Cain. Herman Cain was a black presidential candidate in the 2012 campaign trail. He ran for president on the 2012 campaign trail, and he was from Atlanta, Georgia. Herman Cain was basically forced out of the 2012 race due to many women, black and white women, coming forth stating that Herman Cain had sexually assaulted them, or he had forced himself on them while he was a CEO of different companies. So while he was in a position of power as a CEO or a director at several different large corporations, many women, black and white, came forth and said that Herman Cain used his position of authority to force himself on them or force them into having sexual intercourse with him. Okay? So, and he was also sued. Some of these companies were sued because of Mr. Herman Cain's alleged actions against these women sexually. Okay, and Herman Cain, when he was interviewed by the Milwaukee newspaper, and they asked him about foreign policy, and he basically had no agenda for foreign policy. He was very, he just was not prepared to answer any questions on foreign policy when he was interviewed by the Milwaukee Journal newspaper. And that interview was recorded, and it went live, it went viral, and he was made to look like an idiot. So between many women stepping forward to complain and to let the world know that Herman Cain was not a man who was faithful to his wife, according to their allegations, and also the interview with the Milwaukee Journal newspaper on foreign policy that Mr. Herman Cain was not prepared to answer correctly, Herman Cain began to lose backers, donors, began to drop him, and he ended up basically voluntarily taking himself out of the race. But I think he was forced out. But anyway, some people have compared Ben Carson to Herman Cain. I don't know why, because they don't look alike. Both men are black, but they don't look alike. I mean, everyone black does not look alike. So all because Ben Carson and Herman Cain are two dark-skinned black men, it doesn't mean that they're the same individuals. Okay, but anyway, and some black people have labeled Ben Carson as a token Negro. Now, in case you don't know what the terminology token Negro means, that means that you are a black person, be it a man or a woman. You are a black person who is considered to be a sellout, someone who thinks they're white, quote unquote, thinks they're white, and who looks down upon the black race, and who will sell out the black race in order to be accepted by white America, by white mainstream America. Now, I don't see Ben Carson as being a house Negro. I don't see him as being a token Negro. I don't see him as being a sellout. I see Ben Carson as an educated black man who loves the field of medicine. He loves medical science. He loves medicine. He loves helping people. He loves God. And he just happens to be a registered Republican running on the GOP ticket as president for 2016. Now, do I believe, now even though Ben Carson has outpolled Donald Trump at the in the state of Iowa, do I believe that Ben Carson will be the nominee for the GOP party for president? No way. That's not going to happen. I do not believe, I don't care how much white America claims to like Ben Carson, they will never let another black man step into that Oval Office on Capitol Hill as the elected president of these United States of America. It's not going to happen. After all the things that President Obama has done to white and black people, do you think that white mainstream America is going to allow another black man to be elected as president? Do you think the Electoral College, I repeat, do you think the Electoral College is going to allow another black man to be elected president of this great nation? I don't think so. And furthermore, they don't need another black man in office. President Obama came on board and did everything that the Electoral College wanted him to do. The Electoral College, they wanted him to take money out of the black American community. They wanted President Obama to diminish the wealth that black people had accumulated in this country through hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. And President Obama did that. He convinced Congress to legislate all these racist bills. Even many black folks in Congress approved and voted yes on some of these legislations that took money and power out of the black American community. So why does white mainstream America need another black president? President Obama has done everything to the black community in this country that they needed him to do. He sicked the IRS on us, took money from us through the IRS, claiming that millions of black people hadn't been paying taxes. That was a lie from hell. If that was the case, if millions of black people had not been paying their taxes, then President Bush and President Clinton would have took care of that while they were in office. So how was it that all of a sudden, when Obama became president, he sicked the IRS on the black community, claiming that we hadn't been paying our taxes? That was a lie from hell. That was a way to get money, take money and power and black wealth from the black American community. So anyway, Ben Carson will not be the 2016 GOP presidential candidate or nominee. It's going to be Donald Trump. It's going to be Donald Trump. Now, Ben Carson is a very intelligent man. I like Ben Carson. I'm not going to vote for him, but I do like him. I repeat, I'm not going to vote for Ben Carson, but I do like him. Ben Carson is going to pull not only many white voters, but Ben Carson is also going to pull many black voters as well. Ben Carson is going to attract many white voters and black voters who are going to vote for the GOP ticket during the 2016 election. Now, is this going to affect whether or not Hillary Clinton will be able to become the first woman president of this nation on the Democrat Party ticket? Time will tell. Time will tell. Hillary Clinton, we know, is going to be the Democrat Party's presidential nominee in 2016. We know that without a doubt. That's just a given. I strongly believe that Donald Trump is going to be the 2016 GOP nominee for president. With candidates like Ben Carson, who can articulate intelligently to white voters and black voters, a man who has his own wealth, a man who is not an idiot, he has a good marriage. You don't really hear any bad, scandalous news about Ben Carson. He seems to have a very clean background. He's a very calm man, very calm. He's not scared. I don't believe he can be bought and sold. I don't believe that Ben Carson can be bought and sold. I don't believe Ben Carson would throw the black people under the bus. I don't believe he ever would do that if he was president. But he's not going to be president. But he is going to be a powerful force for the GOP ticket in 2016. Keep your eyes on Ben Carson and know he's not a house Negro, he's not a token, and he's not Herman Cain nor Obama. Ben Carson is a man to watch. He's going to lead the GOP to victory. Wake up, Democrats. Why are you all not reaching out to black voters more? Why aren't the Democrats reaching out to black voters more? Okay? So that's all I want to say today. We're going to talk more on this topic later. Thank you for tuning in to the Black Political Buzz Network. Have a blessed day and goodbye.